Hello friends and welcome back to another gardening video. Previously I had shown you how you can create a multiple grafted Vinca plant like so, and today I am going to show you this type of grafting of Vinca, which is called as the sequential grafting method, where you can grow multicolored Vinca flowers in a single plant and it does not grow out too much sideways, but it uses a little bit less space, so this is perfect for anyone with an apartment balcony. I'll share all the tips and tricks so that you can achieve this look easily. For this grafting, first tip is choose a healthy local pink or white vinca as the rootstock. So over here I have taken this pink colored vinca and I'm going to remove off some of the top leaves. Then I'm going to cut off a white vinca. This is also a local variety, but I like the white color. The second important tip is that choose a branch which has an actively growing tip, otherwise it will not graft properly, and on the lower side you have to make cuts like I'm doing so after removing off the lower leaves. And then coming back to the parent plant, I'm going to make a V-shaped cut in the center and remove a little bit from the center so that I can put on the scion easily on the rootstock. So after pushing it in like this, I have to tie it up tightly. So over here I am using a little bit of polythene. You can use any kind of tape also, even sellotape will do, and I'm going to tie it up nice and tightly. After this, because it was slightly warm, and so I gave it a little bit of water, and the container was also small, and then I covered up this plant with a piece of polythene and I tied it up on the lower part so that it created a humidity dome so that the graft would take hold easily. After about at least 15 days to 2 weeks, you can remove and you can check out whether the plant is growing nicely or not, and this was flowering also. So now I can go on with the next layer of grafting. So over here I am going to use a pink colored plant with white center, and I am going to repeat the same process like I done before, and I am going to graft this also in this manner, and I'm going to tie it up again tightly with the piece of polythene and cover it up, create the humidity dome, remove off any extra flower buds, etc. After this, I'm going to keep it again for about 15 days or 2 weeks, and I'm going to water the plant also because it's in a small container and the soil is getting dried out. And then afterwards, I'm going to remove off all the polythene bits that I'd used for holding the branches together. And over here you can see how nicely the grafting has taken place. And this one also you can see some leaves were coming out, so I'm going to remove that. And this is how the grafting has taken place. So we have now 3 different colors. The lower one is the pink one, and the central one is the white one, and the top one is the light pink one with a white center. And then finally I'm going to do another bit of grafting with another color. So this is the last grafting that I have done. Then I'm going to transfer the plant into a larger pot so that it can grow nicely. So I'm going to prepare a well draining soil. I have added sand, garden soil and some compost, and I'm going to take a plastic container with lots of holes so that it becomes well draining, and I'm going to put in all this potting soil that I have created. So the soil needs to have a little bit of compost. You can add a little bit of neem cake powder also and a little bit of fungicide also if you want to. And then we are going to shift the plant with the grafted parts into this pot so that it can grow out nicely and give out more branches, because this small container was not having adequate nutrients for the plant. So I'm going to place it in this larger container now. You can see how nicely the root is growing. So this is why you should always choose a local variety as the rootstock. So after repotting the plant, I'm going to fill it up with soil, and because this plant has been uprooted and repotted, I'm going to finally give it a little bit of humic acid so that the plant does not go into repotting shock, because this is already a grafted plant, so I don't want the plant to die out. So in this manner, after repotting it, a little bit of humic acid mixed in about a liter of water is adequate. Just make a dilute solution and give it to the plant, and next give it plain water only when the soil dries out, at least the top few inches of the soil. When it is dry, then only you should give the water. And this is the last color that I had grafted. You can see how nicely it is growing now. So slowly you will see the plant growing and starting to flower, and in this manner you can create this small multicolored vinca tree which grows longitudinally. So if you want any part of the branch to give out longer branches, just remove off the lower parts, trim them off. So like over here, the white part was not growing properly, it was still small, so I removed off most of the branches from the lower part and a few from the top also. Trimming it also makes the plant bushy, and you can see this is the white bit. Now it has started growing nicely. Just let me remove off these branches and show you how it is growing. See over here. So this is another tip that you can use. You can cut off the lower branches if you want a particular part of the grafted plant to grow out more. And in this manner, you can easily create this beautiful Vinca plant. I hope you found this video useful, and thanks for watching.